Today we have a very unique transit in the sky, okay? Our words and actions seem to slow down. We're tempted to feel frustration, stuck, out of sync. So this energy holds this hidden power, and it urges us to pause, to revisit past ideas, and make intentional choices that pave the way for our progress forward. So it really is an invitation to us to understand how we have used our voice, how we took action, and how we want that to look going forward. We're not rushing forward today. It's about refining our thoughts, reassessing our strategies, finding clarity in what we seek. So every conversation and decision now, it carries this extra weight. So we need to approach it with intention and purpose. This is a time to align what you say with what you do. So join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery. We'll gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus, December the 11th, 2024. So today we have the energy of the 11. Oh my goodness, and it gets better. Hang on. We have the energy of the 11, which is about releasing what no longer has value in our life, of what doesn't support us or move us towards our goal, put us in alignment with our goals, our dreams, our desires. The 11 energy is about making a commitment to yourself and then giving that commitment your focus, your attention. The focus and the attention it needs in order to thrive. In order for that seed that you plant under an 11 energy to grow to fruition and bring in a bountiful harvest. Now, if we look at the daily numerology, it would be a 3 plus an 11 plus an 8, and that gives us a 22 energy. So we have two master numbers here. The 11 and the 22, both playing a very strong part of today's energy. Now, the 22 energy is one of the most, well, I would say it is the strongest number in numerology, the master number 22. But it's definitely up in the top 5 for everybody, for sure. Top 3 probably for everybody. The 22 energy is about where we are placing our focus, and where we are placing our attention is what grows, what expands, what calls energy in. So on a 22 energy, we want to have that forward-looking mentality of the goodness, the greatness that we are stepping into, whether or not it's good health or abundance or prosperity, love. All of the above, some of the above, other things that I haven't mentioned. The 22 energy is where you are putting your focus. So if you are sitting there at your desk and you see all these bills in front of you and no means to pay, and that's your focus, guess what's going to come in long term for you? Yeah, a lot of bills with no means to pay. So you want to direct your focus, your thoughts, your energy towards the things that you do want to bring into reality, the things that you want to make tangible, the things that you want to manifest. Sun is in Sagittarius. Now our moon is in Aries as we start the day, okay? And about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon moves into Taurus. So chances are we get up and we have that, get up and go kind of vibe happening in our reality, okay? But by the time you hit lunch, okay, you're going to want to slow down. You're going to want to take your time. You're going to want to stop and smell the roses. So plan your day accordingly, okay? Because that energy, don't take that energy in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to work all day and I'm going to get a solid 8-10 hours, because you never will, okay? The moon is moving into Taurus, which also complements everything I'm about to say. Oh my, the frog. The frog is here. Okay. We have a very unique transit in the sky today. Now, Mars trines Mercury is the transit, but there's something about it, okay? So Mars trine Mercury, usually if I sat down with you and we had a Mars trine Mercury happening in the sky, I would tell you that our actions and our voice and our thoughts, to be decisive and be bold and to be assertive and fill it with the energy, and we'll have so much energy and we'll be able to just push ourselves forward, and because that's what the energy usually brings in. Okay, but both of these planets right now are in retrograde. So that changes everything about this transit. Instead of rushing forward, we're more encouraged to revisit and refine our plans, to look at our strategies, to reflect on our past actions. Okay, ask yourself, what is in alignment and what is out of alignment with my goals, my dreams? We sit within this energy that enables us to align our thoughts and motivations for future success, but we will also be able to address any lingering issues from the past. So it's a time to build upon your inner strength, your confidence, and through things like meditation, journaling, just sitting and quiet contemplating, clarity comes in. As we revisit past conversations and decisions and projects, we start to uncover what we overlooked. Now, we really need to have patience. Spontaneity, I think. Watch spontaneity. We don't want to be spontaneous. We need to slow it down. The moon will help in this. And reflect. Reflect on the words that were said and the words that we want to say. Or reflect on the actions that we took and the actions we are about to take. And be patient. Regardless of the retrograde, we will always have delays, slow progress, a wrench in the gears, okay? In retrogrades, we're rebuilding the foundation. We are making sure that it is a strong foundation. So pull out that old project and bring it one step closer to completion. Now, have those conversations to clear up a misunderstanding or tie up some kind of loose end. Okay, reflect on the past decisions that you've had, also your past actions, and did they, perhaps did they come with a valuable lesson for yourself? And what was that lesson, and how will you go forward knowing that? A way of doing it better or different, uniquely your own. So this is a time to align with what we say is what we do. Our words and actions are they reflecting an inner truth? A slowed pace offers this chance to recalibrate, to pause before we speak, to choose actions that feel meaningful rather than just being impulsive in the moment. And we may feel like we're being pulled to revisit old ideas. Absolutely, they could just pop up, or we get some kind of awareness over something trivial that happened that just brought you back to that moment in time. Or to rekindle a past connection, somebody's in your mind. Or we pull that old project out, blow the dust off that box. So trust there is a power. There's a power in looking back in order to move forward. We learn from our history. We don't want to repeat our history, but we definitely will learn from our history and use that learning into our sage wisdom. This energy will teach us that true momentum comes from clarity, not from rushing, not from, haste makes waste. It's a call to harmonize our thoughts, our actions, and to build a foundation that's going to be there for long-lasting success that we can build upon and build upon again, and it stands strong. We stand strong. Mercury trine Mars in retrograde offers this powerful yet introspective energy. So it's time for a strategic recalibration, thoughtful communication, inner growth. So embrace the pause. Focus on preparation. We are literally setting the stage for greatness when these two planets turn direct. Okay, let's go to the cards. Okay, our underlying energy is the moon. Your intuition will guide the way. Trust your heart, trust yourself, take a risk in you, believe in your strength, believe in your courage. Know that you've got this. Stay within the boundaries of what makes you happy, what motivates you, what fills you with passion. This is about your inner balance, that core presence, that strength that you have. And that strength will weather any storm. Because we know what's right for us. You ever did something and you knew you shouldn't have, and then you found out that you definitely shouldn't have? That's because we have that inner knowledge, that inner wisdom. And this is about tapping into your heart center. Your deep wisdom about what you love and also about what you hate. It is the whole spectrum there. And understanding it and how it makes you feel and what you want to invite in and what you need to leave in your rearview mirror. Eight of Cups is our first card. No, I know when we take a risk, when we step out into the unknown, what happens? We're afraid that everything that we've worked so hard for will just vanish. That somehow it will never be because there's not something standing there proving that you've gotten that far. In that way. Like what I'm seeing here is you're moving, I see somebody moving from a home to a home. And even the home is nicer that they're moving to. They still regret having to leave that home because it has memories attached to it. It has the growth and the success and the achievements and the accomplishments weaved within those walls. And this new home is almost like brand new, and we have to make it ours and turn that house into a home. This is about stepping into something, the unknown is also something that we haven't done before. So, of course, it's going to be a little scary. Of course, our knees are going to wobble a little bit. Of course, we might, mess up a time or two. But that's okay. Because that'll tell us what we shouldn't do going forward. And it narrows our path a little bit for us. Makes it easier to walk straight. This is about leaving some things behind that you have come to rely on. It's been about a part of your world. You don't really necessarily want to break away from it. You're getting that new promotion, but you have to move towns. And you don't want to move towns. You don't want to move to a new area. All your friends are here. You won't know anybody. It's going to be lonely. And we start telling ourselves these things, and all of a sudden what happens is we've talked ourselves right out of the great opportunities in our life. Or we go begrudgingly. We go with a sense of already failed in some way. And we know we haven't failed. We know we're succeeding, and yet we feel that emptiness in certain areas. And that's okay, because we're not really making it so we can never go back. We can go back whenever we want to visit. We just choose not to live there anymore. And take that very, very broadly for anything that you're going through right now. You just decided not to live there anymore. But you can always go back. You can always visit. Absolutely. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about growing those relationships deeper and stronger. He's our knight in shining armor. If you're looking for a new relationship, this could definitely be a day where you would meet somebody to walk your path with you. best friend, lover, spouse, whatever it might be. Might be a new child, a new best friend. But this is about growing those relationships, of taking the time to celebrate them in your life. Or to get together with somebody over a cup of coffee, or a walk through the park, or 15 minutes sitting on the bench. And the Page of Cups. Dream it big. This is kind of like, Disney love, right? The princess, and she's going to marry the prince, and she's going to have a white stallion to ride, and she's going to live in this beautiful castle, and all of her servants are also her best friends, and even the creatures of the castle, the animals, all fall in love with the princess. And so this is about dreaming it into almost a fantasy-like allure. I was standing at the Christmas parade and I turned and I said, I figured at this point in my life that I would have been rich enough to be anywhere tropical, standing watching the Christmas parade go by, and just having somebody up top on a roof just sprinkling snow down in front of me. But apparently that's not my reality today. But, it's kind of like taking it to, what could this moment look like? Well, my moment of standing there freezing, oh my gosh, the wind chill. Oh, it was so cold out there. That was my reality, but what could my reality be? If I wanted it to be that way, I could have. I could actually just leave today and go to a tropical place where they're having a Christmas parade of some kind and watch it. And just pay somebody to throw some snow at me. Fake snow. What could the possibility be? What do you want to, grow that dream and have some fun with that. Don't say, oh, well, that's not doable. I better kick that out. No, leave it in. Why not? It's not hurting anything. And grow that dream. Grow that desire and have some fun and get playful with your thoughts. Okay? You're not carving anything into stone here. You are just imagining what could possibly be in your world if you allowed it to be. Okay, let's go to the so I go into that big excuse bag and I say, oh, I got too much on the plate. Oh, I really can't afford to do that right now. Is there, I don't even know where there would be a parade happening. I'd have to Google that. Oh, I've got enough to do anyways. And we talk ourselves out of doing things that, but dream the fantasy, okay? Whether you do it or not, that's immaterial to what that card is really telling us to do. This card is telling us to be playful in our imagination of what we can grow into our reality. Okay, there is reasons for that. So trust in the reason, that you don't need to know the reason, and just do it and just have some fun and play with it. Clear endeavor, 39, a 12 energy, to be in the moment, to let go of control of the things that we no longer need control of. She makes all that whiteness and snow around her look pleasant. Something you can truly desire requires a bigger commitment from you. This could be physical, emotional, or mental. Identify what your needs are at this time. Actually commit to a goal and be willing to put in the time to make it a reality. Commitment plus hard work can assist in bringing your goals to completion. Once you decide, give it your best to everything that you do. If it gives plenty of new opportunities for you to reach your goals in no time, pay attention to signs along the way as nature works to assist you. Wow, did I ever hear the 11 and the 22 energy come through that card, huh? And something you truly desire require a bigger commitment from you. So where are you pulling back? Why are you pulling back? What are you gaining by pulling back? What are you losing by pulling back? Now start questioning yourself. Why am I doing this? Why am I agreeing to that? Why am I saying no to that? You might be astounded by what the actual motivators are sometimes in your life, unbeknownst to you. New beginnings. There we are with our robin and the blue eggs, telling us it is all about our new beginnings. Oh, I've gone too far now. Cleansing, newness, grateful, promise, new birth. You cannot climb a mountain if you will not risk a fall. Robin tells you it's time to pull yourself from the sludge of the past, wipe yourself clean, mend the wounds and scratches that occurred through the journey. Your angels and guides will be on hand to help. It's a great day to offer your gratitude for what you do have, and knowing that you won't be let down if you ask, if you believe, and you expect. Changes can occur in your life. Yes, there is the everything happens for a reason thinking, even during painful experiences. But loss always evolves into gain of some kind. Have you ever experienced a passing only to hear the announcement of a pregnancy or birth? Broken up with somebody to start dating somebody so much more compatible that you wondered what you saw in that last person? The death of situations always evolves to a promise of new birth and beginnings. See through the clouds of despair. Putting blankets over a situation or blinding yourself can cause you to now see through the heartache. Emotion is truly energy in motion, and since everything is energy, money, love, work, whatever, the universe feels the vibration changing in your thoughts, and it can change it into wonderful things if you allow it to do so. Robins always come back to the same place each springtime. It's nature's way. Robin may be telling you that you need to review your childhood to see what you may have stored away deep down within your soul, to see if there is forgiveness that needs to take place. Or maybe you need to look up an old friend. This really is magical energy that we can use, okay? Think back, like maybe a current thing that you are going through right now, and just think of how you got to this point, okay? What were the decisions? What were the steps? How did you use your voice during those times? Did it align with where you want to go? Are you in alignment now? And then think about the next steps forward, and how you've learned from some of those decisions that you made. Maybe you could have waited on that purchase. Maybe you could have delegated that job out. Maybe you could have attended that social or that networking group, whatever it might be. But believe in yourself. If nothing else, build your confidence, build your strength, build the awareness of how strong and capable you truly are to take a risk on yourself, to believe in you, and then put your actions behind those thoughts. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.